Hi, it's Michelle from the Bead Gallery. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to end a project that's strung on beading cable with crimps and then wire protectors and your clasp. Okay, so let's get started. Here I have my project strung on about 1 foot of beading cable. These are moonstones that are faceted, so I strung it on 0.014 diameter beading cable. I like it because it fits through most gemstones, freshwater pearls really easily. Okay, and it's still really strong. So I have about a little over, let me show you how much beads I have on my string so we can see how long the clasp and the wire protectors will add. So I have about 5 3/4 inches of bead strung. Okay, so I have one end clipped off with a bead stopper. I really like it because the bead stopper keeps your beads from falling off when you're doing a centered design. Because when you design from the center, you cannot work from one end to the other, or it's not as easy if you do. Okay, so let us finish off the first end of our bracelet. So I'm going to string on my crimp and then my wire protector. So a wire protector looks like, we call them pants in the store because they look like a little pair of pants that cover the end of your cable like this. So I strung it through both legs of the pants, the cable. So you see here I've strung on my crimp, my wire protector, and now I'm going to attach my ring, that's half of my clasp, and then I'm going to squeeze the 2 legs of the wire protector closer together like this and push the end into the crimp like so. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my chain nose plier and kind of push as tightly up against the legs of my pants and squeeze. Just like that. And you want to make sure that there's no gaps in your crimp so your thread won't slip out. Okay. So at this point, you have to see if you can feed your thread back into the last few holes of your beads like this. If you can't, it's not a problem. All you have to do is just trim your soft flex flush against the crimp like this. Okay, so we have 1/2 of our bracelet end done. Okay, and then to do the second half, this part's a little bit trickier because we have to pay attention to the spacing of the beads in the piece. Okay, so again, we're going to string on our crimp, then our wire protector, okay, like so, and then my clasp, like this, and then I'm going to go back into the crimp. So it helps at this point not to have been really stingy with your beading cable. It is very hard if you only have a teeny little stub to work with, so I highly recommend having at least 6 inches extra of string to work with when you're doing your project. Okay, so squeeze the 2 legs of the pants closer together so it makes like a little loop, and then now at this point, this is where a lot of people make mistakes. What they do is they like to straighten out the bracelet and then pull all the slack out, meaning all the extra string, so you don't see any beading cable at all in your piece. A lot of people do this, but this makes it very hard for your piece to curve. You're going to end up with a very stiff piece because normally when your bracelet curves, it eats up more string than when it's straight like this. So what you want to do is not pull all the slack out of your bracelet. And I'm going to close the ends like this and make sure that the beads are all kind of nice and sitting easily next to each other. Like that. Kind of relaxed feeling. And then that's where when you want to crimp your string. Just like this. Okay? So you want your bracelet to curve nicely. Okay? And the thing about this is when you straighten out your bracelet, sometimes you will see string at the end, and that is totally normal. If your beads are bigger, you're going to have more space because bigger beads need more string to curve. Okay. And then after you're done squeezing your crimp, I'm going to cut flush right up against the edge of the crimp. We'll cut off the tail. And there you have it. We finished off our straight strung project. I hope this video helps you with stringing and crimping. And if you like this video, please feel free to leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos, then please subscribe to our channel, the Bead Gallery. Thank you so much. Aloha. Okay, so our bracelet is finished with our clasp, and you can see here how much longer it got. So remember, we started with 5 3/4 inches of beads, and its finished length is now, wow, about 7 inches. So the clasp, the crimps, and the wire protector actually added over 1 inch in length. So that's something to keep in mind when you're stringing beads for your projects.